Here's the... Okay. So, again, we just produced the evidence here. Riot, stabbing, segregation, spying, socialism, cancer, book burning. Here's the book burning stuff, again, in case you think we're just pulling all this stuff out of our caboose and making it up because we were bored on a Thursday. Wall Street Journal, Amazon won't sell books framing LGBTQ plus identities as a mental illness. Company states policy in response to inquiry by several Republican senators over recent removal of book by a conservative author. We're not even book burning, it's worse. You're not even allowing books to be printed now in some cases. Look at this New York Times article. Dr. Seuss books are pulled, and a cancel culture controversy erupts. Riots, stabbing, segregation, spying, socialism, cancer, and book burning. All right, the cancer one maybe is a stretch, but because it involved a comment about me personally, I decided to throw that in there. Now, why have we gotten to this point? It's a fair question, right? How have we gotten to a point where the left is now all in on these just disgusting stains on our history we thought we'd never repeat that are being repeated now? We saw the effects of the Watts riots and elsewhere. We know they can destroy cities like Detroit and LA and take decades to recover. We know riots are bad, right? We know violence is a bad thing. Right? We know that, right? We're conservatives. We understand that. Political violence, riots, we all get that. How come the left doesn't? We as conservatives get that knife fights and stabbings are no good, right? Does this require repeating? We as conservatives understand that segregation is an inherently awful thing. We get that. How is it that liberals don't get this? Well, because you have people in the media who cannot stop gaslighting people and engaging in propaganda. This is a brief cut from an NBC clip on the shooting incident in Ohio. The woman with the knife who was shot by the police officer. Notice in this clip, I had to cut a portion of it. NBC plays the 911 call, but they suspiciously leave out a part of the 911 call. Pay close attention. It's coming up. Pay close attention. Where the caller says they're trying to stab us. Listen for that in this clip. You're not going to hear it because it's not there. And then you'll notice at the end, instead of showing the picture with the knife in the hand, they seem to hint that, a knife was found on the ground later, as if a woman showed up, got into a fist fight, and it was accidentally a knife on the ground. What? Check this out.
We need a police officer here now.
Video shows Reardon approaching a group of young people in this driveway.
What the video shows is the female with the knife attempting to stab the first female.
Reardon fires his weapon 4 times, striking Bryant. Officers are seen and heard performing CPR. Body camera footage shows a knife on the ground.
Body camera footage showed what looked like an attempted stabbing. Are you people this stupid? You're a journalist. You have one job. One job. It's your only job. Get the facts right. You don't have another job. That is your job. Did you hear the 911 calls? Did you notice the part they're trying to stab us was left out? Body camera footage noticed a knife on the ground, as if it just appeared there, like it emerged from an alternate universe. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. The concrete divided like the parting of the Red Seas, and a steak knife magically appeared right next to the attacker. How did that happen? Because it was in the hand. Did you miss that? And you wonder why liberals believe that black young men are more likely to be killed by police than a traffic accident. An absurdity. And yet they believe that. Because who helps them along? Imbeciles in the mainstream media that do things like this. Editing a 911 call and saying about the police body cam, and we noticed a knife on the floor, as if it just randomly appeared after the police shooting. All right, here's what I have coming up.
Worse.